A very good evening, Zimbabwe. You are listening and watching Studio 7 from the Voice of America on Monday, August 16, 2021, and this is Live Talk. And I'm Chris Gande.
And I'm Marvelous Mhlanganya, who are broadcasting from my home in Washington, D.C. due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yes, just like Marvelous is saying, we would like to inform our listeners that because of the coronavirus pandemic, tonight on the Diaspora Forum, tonight on Live Talk, we are not able to give you our usual show since we are broadcasting from our homes.
But as you know, Live Talk goes out to Zimbabwe on the 909 medium wave frequency and on the 4930 and 15460 kilohertz shortwave Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. So don't miss out.
Yes, and on the internet, you can go to www.voazimbabwe.com or www.voashona.com and, of course, www.voandebele.com.
And thank you for joining us. You're listening to Studio 7 Live Talk this Monday. And this evening, we are talking about the landslide victory of opposition leader Hakainde Hichilema in last week's general elections in Zambia.
Mr. Hichilema defeated the incumbent President Edgar Lungu by a landslide, more than 1 million votes. It was Mr. Hichilema's sixth attempt at winning the presidency. His supporters have been celebrating on the streets of the capital, Lusaka, since last night.
After alleging irregularities and violence that claimed the lives of 2 of his party officials, the outgoing president, Mr. Lungu, has accepted defeat and congratulated Mr. Hichilema.
In his final tally, the Electoral Commission said Mr. Hichilema had won 2,810,777 votes to Mr. Lungu's 1,814,201 in Thursday's elections. There were 7 million voters.
And this will be Zambia's third transfer of power to an opposition candidate, cementing its place as one of Africa's most democratic countries, despite the widespread fears ahead of the closely contested election.
But first, let's take a look at the coronavirus situation.
As of 15 August, which was yesterday, Zimbabwe had 120 or more than 120,000 confirmed cases. This is cases that registered back to March last year, including over 97,000 recoveries and, unfortunately, 4,109 deaths. And to date, Zimbabwe has vaccinated over 2 million people, which they are hoping to reach herd immunity of 10 million.
And the Minister of Health says cases in the areas previously designated as hotspots have been declining due to public health control measures being implemented as surveillance continues in those areas. Yes, samavesi labalaleli siyamukela ke buhlelo lwethu lwe-Studio 7 Live Talk. Yes, sikhuluma ke indaba ezimbili ezimqoka. Sikhangela udaba lweZambia, ukhetho lweZambia, siphinde ke sikhangele legciwane le-coronavirus. Njengoba lisazi ke ukhetho lweZambia siyazi ukubana umnumzana abamuthi yena ngu-HH Hichilema nguye ke onqobileyo enqoba kukhetho olwenziwe ngolwesine iviki edluleyo. Unqobe ke ngamavoti ayedlula wona 1 million. Okuthi ukuthi lokhu ngokwesithathu ukuthi amandla aye kubandla eliphikisayo. Yes, njalo sizakhangela ke udaba lwe-coronavirus. Marvelous.
Kune avo vachangobva kupinda muchirongwa, tinokuchingamidza ine mufaro pano pachirongwa chedu cheLive Talk musi wemuvhuro August 16, 2021. Nyaya iri kunyanyopisa muzuva ranhasi inyaya yezviri kuitika kuZambia uko nezuro manheru takaona isu nyika yeZambia ichitaura iyo kuti bato rinopikisa remuZambia richitungamirwa iro newavanoti iyo mutungamiri webato rinopikisa vaHakainde Hichilema vakawanikwa ivo vachikunda musarudzo vachikunda valunga vakange vaEdgar Lunga vakange vari pachigaro. Uyezve tinoona kuti nyika yeZambia vazhinji vanga vakaisa maziso avo pane nyika iyi sezvo sarudzo iyi yakawanikwa ichiitwa iyo panguva ino yeCovid-19. Saka tiri kunzwa isu kuti pari zvino zvizvarwa zvemuZambia nevamwewo vari munyika iyi vari kuwanikwa ivo vachipembera kukunda kwakaita vaHichilema pasarudzo iyi, vazhinji vachibvunzawo kuti vangaona here zvakadai zvichiitikawo munyika yakadai seZimbabwe. Asi tinoona kuti valunga vakambotanga vachipikisa ivo kuti pakange pane kusafambiswa zvakanaka kwevhoti yemuZambia, asi takazoona vachiuya vachitaura ivo kuti aiwa vakange vakundwa. Izvi zvakawanikwa izvo zvichiwanikwa vanhu vakawanda vachiti ivo vakafadzwa nemafambiro akaita zvinhu, apo takaona valunga vachiuya vachitaura kuti ichokwadi vakange vakundwa uyezve vakange vari kuzobva pachigaro vasina ivo kupikisa. Tinoona zvakare kuti nhasi tine nyaya yeCovid-19, nyaya yanetsa pasi rose tichisanganisirawo muZimbabwe, umo pari zvino Zimbabwe iri kuti iyo yakawanikwa ichibaya nhomba vanhu vanodaudzira 2 million pari zvino yeCovid-19, asi uwandu hwevanhu vari kuwanikwa ivo vachishaya kubva kudenda iri kubva ratanga muna machigore rapfuura pari zvino radaudzira 4,000. Totarisa zvakare uwandu hwevanhu vakawanikwa ivo vachibatwa neCovid-19 pari zvino vari kudaudzira 120,000. Totarisa vamwewo vakabatwa nedenda iri vakawanikwa vachiri kunda vanodaudzira 97,000 pari zvino. Nyika inoti iyo inoda kuti iwanikwe ichibaya nhomba vanhu vanosvika ivo 10 million kuitira kuti pasawanikwe chirwere ichi chichiramba chichipararira. Saka nhasi tichange tiine hurukuro nenyanzvi munyaya dzezvematongerwo enyika vachange vari kutarisa nesu nyaya yezviri kuitika muZambia kuti zvinorevei kunyika yakadai seZimbabwe. Tiona kuti munyika iyi taona vatungamiri venyika vachichinjana vebato rinonzi ruling party nevamwewo vemapato anopikisa. Saka pari zvino tina vaDavid Seampondo, regai tikuchingamidzei nemufaro, tinokuchingamidzai pachirongwa chedu mobva matiudzawo kuti munofunga kuti zvataona zvichiitika muZambia izvi zvinorevei kwamurimi?
Tinotenda Marvelous, ndinotenda zvakare kuvatsigiri vechirongwa vanoteerera nevari kutarisa panguva inoi. Right, isusu inini sekuona kwandinoita zvakaitika kuZambia mucherechedzo unoratidza kuti kana vanhu vakuda shanduko munzvimbo dzavanogara vanoitsvaka uye vanoiwana. And chimwe chandinoona zvekare ndechekuti atinoti ma-institutions of governance kana akave ma-institutions anocherechedza kodzero nokuchengetedza kodzero dzevanhu, kana vanhu vaita sarudzo vanenge vaita havawanike vachimira pakati pezvinenge zvatsanangurwa kana zvinenge zvasarudzwa navanhu. So ichi chidzidzo chatiri kuwana kubva munyika yeZambia kutaura kwatiri kuita kunoku, kune yatinoti smooth transition of power kana kuti kuchinjana kwemasimba zvine runyararo mukati. VaEdgar Lungu vakadyiwa pasarudzo yadarika navaHakainde Hichilema, kunyange vakada kumbotsvakawo zvipomerwa zvavangada kutaura nezvazvo kuburikidza nekubatwa kwakaitwa sarudzo, asi vakazowanikwa ivo vachitenda vachigashira kuti aiwa zvasarudzwa nezvizvarwa zvemuZambia ndizvozvo ende ndichaita saizvozvo. Vakaenderera mberi vakakorokotedza vaHakainde Hichilema, chinova chinhu chinoratidza kuti kana tichida kuvaka nyika yedu zvomene tinokwanisa kuzviita.
Maybe just give us your view on what we're seeing, developing in Zambia. We literally, all eyes were on Zambia to see how they would run an election during COVID-19 and also to see whether there would be a smooth transfer of power. What did you see and what's your observation about what we're seeing happening in Zambia right now?
Right, what I have seen or observed in Zambia is a demonstration of a democratic process. And if we look at how the elections were conducted, of course, they leave a lot to be desired in terms of the fairness on the ground, where we have seen the incumbent not being open to the functions of the opposition parties in Zimbabwe, in Zambia. So I mean, and but the determination from the people who wanted change, right? They spoke with all of their strength and voices that they need change, and they voted en masse, and they managed to, even against a tilted political system or political ground, they selected a leader that they wanted. And also in terms of the democratic space, we have seen the leadership of Edgar Lungu, though he had complained previously, but he went on to concede defeat, and he congratulated Hakainde Hichilema as the winner. And as well, we have noted the excellence in which the security sector and institutions of governance handled themselves in terms of allowing a smooth transition of authority or power from the incumbent to the president-elect, which is Hakainde Hichilema. And that is commendable. That is something that we need to build on as Southern Africa, that we need to build on as a region, as a continent, and also global, so that everywhere citizens make a decision, they select the one that they want them to lead them. Those choices are supposed to be respected, and would want to really congratulate the Zambian system, the Zambian citizens, and everyone involved for such a peaceful transition.
Thank you so much, Chris.
Yes, marvelous. Thank you there to Mr. Siampondo, and we are being joined now by Mr. Bango Dube. Welcome to the show, Mr. Bango. He's muted.
My greetings to everyone on this platform.
Thank you so much. Now, Mr. Bango, ungasitshela wena ngamafitshane ukuthi ubone njani ukhetho lweZambia? Ungathini wena ngokubonileyo?
Ukhetho lweZambia babukande lube lukhetho oluhambe kuhle kakhulu. Okuyinto esingathi ikakhulukazi lapho ebekade kungathi khona mhlambe kuzabe lokungathi kuzabe lohlupho kancane ekutshintshaneni amandla ukuthi sibone lo onguye okhokhelayo kathesi ethatha amandla enika lo ofanele ukuthi angene kathesi onguye owinileyo ama-elections. Besicabanga khona ukuthi mhlambe lapho kuzoba lohlupho olukhona, kodwa ke abantu beZambia batshengisele ukuthi bakhethe umuntu abamfunayo, njalo bakhethe umuntu ababona ngathi mhlambe ingabenzela iZambia ibe ilizwe elingcono kakhulu. Ingakho sesabona laphana even la yena lo okhethiweyo ehlonipha i-decision yabantu ethethwe ngabantu ngobuningi babo abantu beZambia, ngokuthi avume ukuthi abantu beZambia abantu beZambia abaqhubekele phambili ngempilo yabo langendlela abakhethe ngayo kulolu khetho.
Okay, manje ngamafitshane ngathi sifundo bani esingatholwa ngabantu beZimbabwe ikakhulu abamabandla aphikisayo?
Come again, babukandi.
Ngithi sifundo bani esingatholwa ngamabandla aphikisayo eZimbabwe?
Isifundo esingatholwa ngamabandla aphikisayo ukuthi kuqakathekile ukuthi kakhulu usebenzisane labantu ngendlela eleqiniso, njalo kuqakathekile kakhulu ukuthi uthembise abantu, but ungakhulumi lokho kwesikhathi esiqinile ukubona amanye ama-opposition parties ekhuluma amanga, egcina esekhuluma izinto ezigcina zibagqibela, kukathi bona bayabe bekhuluma amanga becabanga ukuthi mhlambe izinto ezizabasebenzela kade ekugcineni izinto ezagcina zisenza ukuthi babonakala ukuthi bakhuluma amanga. Njalo kuqakathekile ukuthi abantu nxa bakhetha umuntu abambonayo ukuthi ulabantu enhlizweni yabo njalo uzimisele ukuthi alide ilizwe ngendlela eqondileyo. So okungakuthi iphathi le ewinileyo kathesi eZambia iye yabe iphathi yafika yachaya khona esikhonkosini khona kanye lapho abantu abekade befuna khona ingakho abantu beZambia baye bayivotela ngobuningi kanjani.
Okay, thank you very much, Marvelous.
Mpondo, imi tinoona kuti munomirira bato re-MDC Alliance muri kuno kuAmerica. Imi sebato rinopikisa zvii zvamungati madzidza sebato nezvataona zvichiitika kuZambia parizvino tichiona kuti pane sarudzo dzichange dziriko muna 2023.
Ndinotenda Marvelous. So zvidzidzo zviri kumunhu wese kusanganisira bato redu re-MDC Alliance. Chikuru chandadzidza chatiri kuona isusu chatacherechedza panapa ndechekuti vechidiki vedu vanofarira kunge vari involved. Mukatarisa sarudzo dzabuda kuZambia dzakokerwa nevechidiki. Nokuti vechidiki ndo vane matambudziko, vane maproblems akanyanyisa anenge achiunzwa nekutadza kunenge kuchiitwa hurumende inenge ichitonga panguva iyoyo. So mukatarisa hurumende yavalungu zvizhinji zvavanga vachikanganisira vechidiki. Mukatarisa kushayikwa kwemabasa pakati pevechidiki kwakakurisa munyika yeZambia. Ende tikadzoka munyika medu meZimbabwe muchaona kuti Zimbabwe itori worse. And mukatarisa the voting pattern kana kuti muvhotero unoita vechidiki munyika yeZimbabwe wakaderera. And chidzidzo chatawana isusu ndechekuti vechidiki tinofarira kusumuka, vanofarira kunge vari pamberi pekukokera nekuti ndivo vasina mabasa sekutaura kwatiri kuita izvozvo. Ndivo vari kushungurudzika nezvakawanda. Vari kuenda muzvikoro, vachibva kumuzvikoro hakuna mabasa kwavanokwanisa kuita. Muzvipatara hamuna mishonga yekuti even vabereki vavo kana kuti naivo vacho kana varwara kuti vazowanikwa vachirapwa. So isusu tiri kukurudzira vechidiki chitsvambe chatawana kubva kune vechidiki vanobva vari kunyika yeZambia kuti ingai muri pamberi. And nekudaro zvekare tinoonawo kuti even vechikuru vanofarira kunge vari pamberiwo zvekare mukuita kuti ramangwana revana vavo ringe rakajeka. Mukatarisa muvhotero waitwa nevanhu vekuZambia, kune mamwe mapolitical parties kana tumapato twanga turipo zvizvarwa zvemuZambia zvakwanisa kuignora tumapato itwoto, vakaziva kuti makwikwi aripo pakati pavalungu navahichilema. Vamwe vese ava havana basa, vari kutsvaka kuda kubvisa kana kuda kwatingati kudhailuta mavotes, zvinozoita kuti anenge ari mupower, the incumbent, arambe aripo. Saka mukatarisa kuti the general populace ruzhinji rweZambia zvavakaita vakaignora tumwe twese tumapato itu, ndobva vese vaenda pana vahakainde hichilema kutaura kunokuku vahakainde hichilema ndo vave mutungamiriri weZambia. And inini ndinototenda kuti shanduko ichauya munyika yeZambia.
Maybe let's go into English and just say, as the opposition MDC Alliance, what lessons are you learning as a party from what we're seeing happening in Zambia? We're also expecting Mr. Charumbira from ZANU-PF so he can also counteract what you'll be saying. So we've seen that, voters came out in mass. Is the MDC doing anything to register their voters ahead of 2023 elections?
Thank you very much on that note. So there are a number of lessons that we have drawn. There are lessons for everyone to learn from what had happened from Zambia. Right. So firstly, I would want to look at the youth vote. So the Zambian election was punctuated mainly by an overwhelming involvement of the young people. And the young people, they ensured that they went out and registered. They did not only stop there. They went out on the polling day and voted. And they did not stop there. They remained at the polling stations to safeguard the vote. And that is a complete cycle of any electoral process that one who wishes to win must ensure that he completes. So the youths to us, they occupy a paramount position, a very important and critical position. The youth mass right now, Southern Sahara, not even talking of Zambia, not even talking of Zimbabwe, they constitute the majority. Yet they are the ones who are economically disadvantaged. So the youths of Zambia, they spoke because they are economically disadvantaged and they are sidelined. That's the same situation again in Zimbabwe. And we implore and we would want to encourage the youths to go out there, register to vote, go out on the day of polling and vote, and protect the vote as well. And in terms of whether the MDC Alliance is doing something to get the youth vote to go and register and to vote, there is something that is happening, but it's not enough, and it will never be enough until we have 101, if it's possible. Every youth who's eligible to vote should go and register and vote. And also for the general populace, we don't want, or we would encourage our citizens not to have any kind of doubt or any kind of discord within their mind. It is a battle, it is a contest between ZANU-PF and the Zimbabwean citizens for change. We want change, and they have to look at that political party, that political leader who have the chance of dislodging the ZANU-PF regime. And there's only one such political party, and there's only one such political leader. Just like the Zambian citizens did, they ignored all the Herikalabas, they ignored all the Hamdudus, and they went for Hakainde Hichilema. And today we are speaking a different language altogether. Hakainde Hichilema is the president of Zambia today. Why? Because there was a convergence of citizens, because citizens, they noted that they only need to go behind and solidify themselves behind one political party and one party so that they can dislodge the ZANU-PF regime, the Edgar Lungu-led political party.
Thank you there, Mr. Siampondo. Mr. HH is the president-elect to be sworn in as president soon, but we are hoping to be joined by ZANU-PF so they can also come in and weigh with us, what strategy they are taking and what they are learning from what we're seeing developing in Zambia. Chris.
Yes, I have a quick question to Mr. Siampondo. Yeah, you mentioned that the youths in Zambia were instrumental in, the victory of Mr. HH, I'll call him HH. There is a parallel with Zimbabwe. We have seen, especially of late, where ZANU-PF is roping in those people that it believes are drawing in the youth vote. We have seen the likes of Passion Java, we have seen the likes of Mighty T and so forth. But as MDC, it seems you don't have a counter strategy. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, you may be correct to say ZANU-PF is drawing on Mighty T, ZANU-PF is drawing on Passion Java and all the not. And with regards to what the MDC Alliance is doing in that regards, is we have programs that are running, programs to educate the youths. We have an ambitious 1 million votes campaign that we want our people, our youths who share the same challenges with our youths on the ground to mix and mingle and speak to them about the actual challenges that they have. So you understand that there is a very big difference where ZANU-PF is getting it wrong. There is a very big difference between what Passion Java says and what the ordinary youth experiences on the ground. Right? So if you look just for evaluation sake, you go to their pages and see the kind of response the youths are giving them whenever they post anything. youth, they know that this is a facade. They know that we are being sold a dummy, we are being sold a lie, but that is not enough on our side. We need to up our game. I would agree with you. We need to reach out to these youths in full force, so that we counter even the little percentage that may be swayed by these people who are being contracted by ZANU-PF right now. So if you look at what Maitit is doing, if you look at what Madam Boss is doing, if you look at what Passion Java is doing, that's their democratic right to do so. They have got a right to do whatever that they are doing for their own stomachs, because that's what keeps their families to survive. There is no employment in Zimbabwe, so anyway you get something for your family, you have to grab it by both hands. So they have done that. We wish them well in that, but we encourage our youth not to take a selfish route. We don't want selfishness amongst us. We need something that is going to benefit everyone. Ask Maititi, ask Passion Java, ask whoever is doing whatever they are doing, that what has the government 40 years down the line done for the youths today? Nothing. So we would want, we are recruiting, we have the numbers, we have the youths who are motivated to go on the ground and engage with their fellow youth, because they speak the same language. Passion Java addresses you from the comfort of his Lamborghinis and all those flashy cars. Maititi will address you from the bands that she was given by by ZANU-PF and all those who are looking for votes. So there are no parallels to draw. These people are not an inspiration to the youth, to the ordinary youth as we speak. So that's our submission. We have a plan as the MDC Alliance. We are engaging our people. We are engaging our youth.
Thank you so much. Talking of a plan, we've had accusations that the MDC has no plan. This is quite anyway. We'll talk about that later. Mr. Pango, can you tell us what okubonayo okungayenzwa i-MDC ukuze kufane lalokho kwenzakale eZambia? I think we have a problem right there. Our guest is just dropped. Hopefully he's coming back. So Mr. Siampondo, now that we are back, maybe you can tell us.
Chris, maybe before we go to Mr. Siampondo, let's take a journalist who's actually in Zambia to just give us what is on the ground, because his network is very choppy. Vusimuzi Sifile, he also speaks Ndebele. Hello, Vusimuzi.
Hello, Margaret.
Yes, how are you?
I'm very good. And you?
I'm good. Can you tell us what's going on there in Zambia? Take us into the mood right now on the ground.
Yeah, well, the mood is very static. I think there's a lot of excitement. As you know that in the early hours of today, Hakainde Hichilema was confirmed as the first president of the Republic of Zambia. Mm-hmm. So he has not yet been inaugurated, but he did have a press briefing, which was followed by a public address to his followers, his supporters. So there is a lot of excitement within Lusaka, mm-hmm. And people have very high expectations from him. And of course, he has also made quite a lot of very ambitious promises, which we hope he is going to implement.
Mm-hmm. What are some of the promises that he made when he came in to address the people as president-elect?
Yeah, so he made promises. First, he emphasized the need for national unity. Mm-hmm. We were counting the number of times he kept saying, one Zambia, one nation. Yeah, I think I lost count at some point. Uh-huh. He emphasized the national unity. He emphasized the need for equality or for equal participation of different stakeholder groups, mm-hmm. in shaping the development agenda that his party or his government is going to be running with. he also emphasized that they are going to be doing what he called servant leadership rather than being bosses of the masses. So he emphasized that himself, he is running mate, Madam Narmango, and all the cabinet members and other key government officials that is going to appoint. They will have to conduct themselves as servants of the people, not as bosses, which is what we were seeing under the Edgar Lungu administration. And then, of course, as a journalist, my interest also is on issues relating to media freedom.
Yes,
he did emphasize that media freedom of expression are going to be on top of his agenda. And to demonstrate that, there is a TV station, a Prime TV, which was forcefully closed by the PF government last year. I think it was last year in March. So today the TV station suddenly appeared at the press briefing, and so that was a sign that now we hope that this marks the reopening of the media space, which was really becoming, which was like being protested by the PF regime.
Also, can you tell us a little bit about the conceding of Mr. Edgar Lungu? How was that received? How did he appear? Like, how was it received there in Zambia?
Yeah, well, I think the first challenge with Mr. Lungu's conceding is people felt that he left it until too late. It was clear. Of course, at first, his party claimed they had PVT, parallel voter tabulation, which showed that they had won by a landslide. So we do not know where they had gotten that PVT, that is if it really existed, or it was maybe members of his party just trying to mislead him, which is, I think, common among political advisors. So maybe based on that, he was a bit reluctant to concede defeat. Then at some point, he issued a statement where he indicated that the elections were not free and fair in 3 provinces, that is in the Northwestern Province, the Southern Province, and the Western Province. So these provinces have always been the strongholds for the UPND, that is Mr. Hichilema's United Party for National Development. So at that point, I think when he made that claim, he had not seen that this time the UPND had actually made inroads into even some of the places that the PF had traditionally been PF strongholds, like on the Copper Belt. I don't know, as they wiped quite a number of seats. Even where the UPND was losing in PF strongholds, the margin was much lower compared to how it was happening. Like if you go online and just search for the results for Choma, Sinazongwe, Namwala, Mons, you'll see that the margins were 47,000, in some cases almost 50,000 in favor of the opposition. So it was, I think, of course, he insisted that it was because the opposition had engaged in violent activities and all that. But that, again, in our view, and because we as panels working with other stakeholders, we actually deployed monitors who were monitoring the election, and we felt that some of those claims were unfounded. And it is regrettable that one person actually died in some of the violence, but that person actually went to provoke or engaged in activities that he went to a place where he was not supposed to be there. Like he went to a polling station where he was not even registered to vote. So we think that Mr. Lungu was seriously misled by his advisors, and based on that misinformation, he was still tipping himself that he would maybe still miraculously emerge the winner. But as you can see, that the gap between him and Mr. Hichilema is almost more than 900,000, which is, I think, has never been recorded in the history of the country. So then this morning, as we had been informed that Mr. Hichilema would address the nation at 10.
Yes.
Then our colleagues actually went to his place, but we were told there's been some changes. President Lungu is also addressing the nation. That is where he then conceded. But looking at him, he normally, like when he is talking, he normally removes his mask. But today he spoke with the mask on, and the tone of his voice, you could see that the reality is still sinking in, and you could really feel the pain that he is going through. And I think it's expected for someone, given the hopes, because before the election, there were all kinds of opinion polls which showed that he was going to get some very outrageous percentages. I think some were giving him even 70%, others 60-something percent. So all those things had misled him into believing that he is going to win, and he was going to win in a very resounding way. So it was, I think that made it difficult for him to accept the defeat and to eventually concede.
Thank you so much. Maybe Tombo Taura Shona and also Xirai Chris for him to ask you something in Ndebele. Kuti ku Zambia parishino vanhu vari kutambira sei kukunda kwaita vaHichilema ikoko, uyezve takaona valunga vachiwana vachitaura ivo kuti aiwa vari kubvumirana kuti vakakundwa. Motipawo pfungwa dzenyu?
Zambia vanhu vari kufara zvikuru. I think mfaro wakatai, of course muna 2011 kwakapinda Michael Sata, takaona mfaro wacho pati gore rino wakati one day. We can see kuti vanhu vari kufara zvikuru. Even vamwe vataimboona vakapfeka t-shirts nezvimwe zve-PF, all of a sudden they've actually found ma t-shirt UPND and vamuka vava masupporters aMr. Hichilema. So vanhu vari kufara zvikuru, and of course vanhu havasi kungofara. I think vari kufara vane tariro yokuti vaHichilema vachatanga nawo ku-implementa zvinhu zvavakaita promise. Sorry, John yangu manguva inombotisa. Okay, so vachatanga ku-implementa zvinhu zvavakaita promise, because vataura zvinhu zvakawanda kuti vachameka sure kuti corruption haiwani nzvimbo, even nepotism nezvimwe zvakadaro zvataiona kuti maybe vanhu vanobva kumhuri imwe chete vopinda mugovernment, lack of transparency in the implementation yemaprograms ehurumende, nyaya dzetribalism. Kana makaona kuti campaign yavalungu yanga yakasimba pakushoropodza mamwe matribe, especially tribe rinotaura Tonga, rinova tribe yavaHichilema. Then of course vanhu vatarisirawo kuti vaHichilema semunhu ane experience yekurana mabusiness, vachabetsera kumutsidzira economy yeZambia iko zvino I think haisi kunyatsofamba zvakanaka. So vanhu havari kufara, and vane tarisiro yakawandisa kuti zvinhu zvichachinja, because kana manga muchitevera muchaona kuti kwacha ranga richiita lose value zvikuru. Ranga ratombosvika kuma $1, ranga rava kusvika kuma 23 kwacha. But kwakatanga kuratidza kuti vaHichilema vangangotora chitanda, yakatanga kuchinja. Like nhasi ndanga kuti riri pa 18.7. So tiri kuona kuti zvinhu zviri kuenda zvichichinja zvishoma. Then also inini semutori wenhau plus semunhu anoshanda nevatori venhau, tarisiro yangu imwe iri pa zvinhu zvine chokuita nekufambiswa kwemashoko. So gore rakapera kune imwe nhepenyuro yePrime TV yakavharwa nehurumende yePF, because vanga vasingatenderani nekuti yaipa mukana kumabato anopikisa, so vakavavharira vakavatorera license. So nhasi sekuratidza kuti vari serious kudzosa kuzadzisa zvivimbiso zvavakaita zvine chokuita nezvokufambiswa kwemashoko. Taona Prime TV yatovako pa press briefing yavanga vachiita. So tiri kutarisira kuti zvinhu zvichatanga kuchinja zvakanaka. But of course tiri kutarisiro yedu ine caution, because even valungu pavakapinda vakativimbisa zvimwe zvinhu zvakawandisa, but vakazoti paya vakachinja. But vaHichilema vakativimbisa kuti no, abasikuzochinja zwese zvavakavimbisa ndo zvavachaita. So tiri kutarisira kuti vachapfuurira mberi vachidaro.
Aiwa, tinotenda chaizvo. Regatione Chris, if you have a question for our guest here before I let him go in Ndebele, so that he can quickly answer you.
Yeah, mnumzana ngiyakwamukela kuhle.
Ngiyabonga mfowethu kunjani?
Ngiyaphila. Ungasitshela ukuthi umumo unjani khona ngapha eZambia?
Hayi abantu bathabile lapha ngumsindi kade singiphakathi ehofisini kodwa ndeshuwa uyeza ukuthi kulomsindo amahuta lawo lakho konke nje abanye bathaya amavuvuzela benzani abathabe kakhulu sibili ukuthi umnumzana Hichilema nguyosekhethwe ukuthi abe ngumongameli weZambia wesikhombisa. So abantu bathabile sibili ngathi kulokho kusileyo angikholwa ukuthi namhla abanye bake basebenza ngoba ngithi impumela yokhetho siyaziswe ngabo 2 ekuseni. Kusukela lapho vele kube ngumsindo nje vele bekugijinywa kugcwala yonke indawo emgwaqweni lapha kubomvu wonke umuntu ugqoke izikipa zika Mr. Hichilema. Of course mina kangilazo kodwa hayi abanye bonke bazigqokile.
Hayi indaba ongelaso so wakhe. Yeah, so ungasitshela mnumzana ukuthi njengoba sokukhanya sokulo hulumende omutsha kuyathembisa yini ukuthi umumo wezomnotho uza kuba ngcono ikakhulu nxa ukhangela abanye ukuthi uzasebenza lapho?
Yeah, hayi kuyathembisa ngoba ngasihamba ngalokho asithembise khona yena usigcizelele kakhulu sibili ukuthi yena vele wayethilo nje wathi mhla engenile esikhundleni mhla egcotshiwe angithi kakagcotshwa kathesi usamelelwe nje ukuthi bakwenziwa okwenziwayo. So mhla egcotshiwe wathi yena ikhwacha lizahle liqine sibili kumele lifike ligeyine kakhulu nxa lokhu ivalue yalo against $1. But sibona bethi lanxa ingakagcotshwa vele ikhwacha seliqalile ukugeyina namhla sikhuluma nje liku-18 $1 isinika 18 kwacha ngeviki ephelileyo $1 ibisinika 23 kwacha. So yabona ikhwacha lalo selisihayi lisiba lesisindo esikhanyayo kodwa angithi abantu ama-politician balawo ngathi wesikhathi bayakhuluma balithembise ngoba bayakwazi ukuthi yikho esikhangelela ukukuzwa. So kathesi yena usetshilo so lathi sesikhangelele ukuthi sibone ukuthi mhla esithi yena usekhetha abakhokheli amalunga ecabinet yakhe uzafaka bani ngoba ugcizelele ukuthi yena uzafaka abasha, kuzaba labomama, kuzaba labantu abasuka endaweni zonke zeZambia ukwenzela ukuthi kutshengise ukubambana kweZambia. Angazi ukuthi bengike ngatshalisa ngisabala kodwa ngize ngacina nami ngidinwa ukuthi ukhulumeka ngako ukuthi one Zambia one nation. Esithi yena konke azakwenza uzafisa ukuthi kube lokubambana ilizwe lonke libambane ngoba okunye ulungu ubukhokheli bePF akade sebekwenzile besebedale ukungazwani phakathi kwabantu nje abasuka endaweni ezitshiyeneyo. So kuthola ukuthi abanye maybe abakhuluma olunye ulimi abasangenelani labakhuluma olunye ikakhulu abakhuluma isiTonga okuyilulimi luka mnumzana Hichilema ngoba bekulabanye sibili akhona amadoda othiwa ngoThishi Bakambwindi labo GBM vele bona ukuthi bekungavumi ukuthi umuntu akhona akhulume la campaign engazange akathi asukelane lamaTonga. So kodwa ke Mr. Hichilema uchilo wathi hayi wonke lokho ngakuthi ngabantu nje kade bezama labo inhlanhla yabo kwezombusazwe. So now that amalokuzeni ukhetho soluphelile yena abanye uzabaxolela kodwa abalamacala abathontayo bazabotshwa. Uchilo siluthi hayi ababekhuluma nje izigwenqa zomlomo abantu bezama labo ukukhankasa ungani uzabaxolela kodwa ababetshontsha ngoba i-corruption lapho ibingani ibisisanda kakhulu. So sizabona ukuthi kuzahamba njani amalanga nje ambalwa alandelayo. Then nxa sesikhangela kithi thina njengabantu abasebenza le ntatheli izindaba okunye obekukhathaza kakhulu ukuthi nxa ungakhangela ukuthi eZambia iminyaka emihlanu esanda kwedlula kwavalwa i-Post newspaper kwakuliphepha yandaba elikhulu elaliyilo vele elithenjiweyo lavalwa. livalwa nguhulumende we-PF. Kwaba le TV station ethiwa i-Prime TV layo yavalwa futhi bivalwe ngomnyaka ophelileyo ngoMarch. So namuhla sithe sathi siyakhangela sabona i-Prime TV la ama-microphone ayo abesekhona vele bahle bavumbuluka bathe besizwa ukuthi hayi i-PF siphumile bahle bangena naye umnumzana Hichilema wabamukela sibili ngezandla zombili wabatshela ukuthi hayi okwenzakala kubo ukuthi bavalwe kwakungamelanga kwenzakale and waqonqosela ukuthi yena uzavumela izintatheli izindaba amaphephandaba la konke nje abasebenza okuhanjiswa kwempilo ukuthi sisebenze sikhululekile ngabasoze bebe besiyelusile la even umsakazo kahulumende iZambia National Broadcasting Corporation uthe baza kukhululeka ukuthi basebenze nje bekhululekile hayi ukuthi kube kulomuntu obalokhuzayo obabhalela ama-script e-Ministry of Information kumbe e-State House. So sizabona ngithi kathesi ngumuntu laye nje usasele ndabuzani njengomuntu osanda kukhela. Sizabona kusasa angagcotshwa then sibona ukuzalandela futhi angafaka angakhetha-ke amalunga elokhuze kahulumende wakhe. Yikho kuzasitshengisa then sesibona futhi ukuthi angithi ngenyanga nje amaviki amalutshwana alandelayo kuzamele kube le national budget la izasitshengisa ukuthi ukuhamba njani ya kodwa so far hayi abantu bathabe kakhulu and sikhangelele lathi silethemba sibile likhulu ukuthi konke kuzahamba ngendlela enhle kakhulu.
Okay, just one final in English. Mr. Swanda, can you tell us, have you heard about the invitation?
Sorry, I think you did something that so ngikuzwela phansi kakhulu.
All right, what Umavelas will ask. I wanted to find out whether Chamisa or Mnangagwa have been invited for the inauguration.
The question is that do you know anything about whether the opposition leader in Zimbabwe, Mr. Nelson Chamisa of the MDC Alliance or President Emmerson Mnangagwa of ZANU-PF have been invited for the inauguration, and when is it on?
Yeah, thank you so much. So we are just waiting for information on when the inauguration is going to take place. Mm-hmm. We are not yet sure. Initial indications were that it would be tomorrow, but for now, we haven't received any official confirmation. So most likely, it is to facilitate the transitional processes and everything. Maybe it will be later in the week, but I don't want to speculate. I think we maybe once we get the exact information, we will let you know. But in terms of whether President Mnangagwa and the opposition leader, Mr. Nelson Chamisa, are going to be invited, it's difficult for me to tell, but I am aware that Mr. Nelson Chamisa and President Hichilema have a very good relationship. Mm-hmm. I think yesterday or early in the early hours of today, people actually retrieved the pictures showing President Hichilema with Nelson Chamisa, Musmaimane and others, which unfortunately I think President Mugabe, not Mugabe, these things are so stuck in our head. President Mnangagwa's spokesperson, George Charamba, put captioned it like to say they are traitors, or he said Zwivatengesi or something like that. Mm-hmm. So we don't know, but I'm confident that both of them are going to be invited. But this is purely guesswork on my part. I think for now we have not yet received or seen any official communication regarding the inauguration plan.
Thank you so much. Please give us your name and where people can follow you, because you've really, touched all the bases.
Thank you so much. So, in terms of our updates relating to elections, so we have a dedicated platform that we are using as Panos here, which is called Zikolatu, ZIKOLATHU Zambia. Okay. It's both on Twitter and on Facebook. If they follow that, then they'll be able to get most of our regular updates. Then, of course, they can just search for my name, Vusumo Zesifile Swanda, on Facebook and Twitter. And although, of course, most of the updates are on that Zicolat platform and also on the official Panos Institute Southern Africa pages.
Thank you so much. We'll touch base with you later on in the week.
Thank you so much.
Chris, very comprehensive report there coming in from Zambia. But I see Mr. Regis Charumbira has been trying to come on to the show. Chris, I'm not sure if he's logged on of ZANU-PF.
We have, yes, Mr. Vusango.
Yes.
Yes, he has joined us. Maybe we ask one question for Mr. Pango, and then because we're actually running out of time.
Yeah.
Mr. Pango, elokugcina ungathini wena ngokhetho lweZambia?
Elokugcina babukande engalitsho ngokhetho lweZambia ukuthi akube isibonelo into ezakale eZambia njalo akube kuyokuthi nxa ukuthi asifundeni ukuthi ezama leaders awamazwe ukuthi senelise to congratulate omunye oyabe ukuthi uyabe nqobile njalo senelise ukuthi izinto zokhetho zikanjiswe ngendlela elungileyo njalo kuhlukaniswe kakhulu indaba yamapholisa lendaba kahulumende oyabe amapolisa lama-political parties akahlukane ukwenzela ukuthi izinto zisetshenziswe ngendlela elungileyo njalo enye into enkulu kakhulu engithanda ukuyigqizelela kakhulu ukuthi iZimbabwe ilizwe elilama-tribal differences amakhulu kakhulu njalo aluhlupho kakhulu elizweni indaba ye-tribalism akube ngenye indaba eyenze ilizwe leZambia labe lilizwe elenelise ukuthi liqophe umongameli walo omutsha namhlanje so indaba eyenzakale eZambia phose kulama-similarities amaningi ayenzakale eZimbabwe kodwa-ke ngithi siyabahalalisela abantu baseZambia sithi sibafisela okuhle njalo sithi lo ophethe weZambia akahlale ezinqumeni lezi azikhulumileyo ebantwini angathembisi abantu amanga.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a good day. We'll meet sometime in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye. Yes, marvelous. We have Mr. Vusango. You can go ahead and ask.
Vusango tikona zviri kubuda kubva kuZambia asi taona zvakare padandemutande reTwitter nekumwe tikuona kunge ZANU-PF bato renyu vanenge handisi kunyatsonzwa kuti vari kufara here kana kuti zviri kufamba sei nezvataona zvichibuda kuZambia potaona vebato rinopikisa vachiwanikwa ivo vachikunda.
Thank you, Mr. Marvelous. Foni ya yenyu iri kunzwika asi ya vamwe havasi kunyanya kunzwika iri kuita maeko akanyanya saka kana vachida kuzondibvunza vanogona kundibvunza through you kana zvichiita.
Okay.
Ndopindura zvangu ano ndanga ndichida kungoti ndibate 2 issues ndisati ndapindura mubvunzo wenyu. One yanga iri yokuti vaGeorge Charamba vanonzi vataura kuti vana president elect weZambia HH nevamwe avo vanga vari maopposition ekusouthern Africa vanzi vai matraitors. Hatingaconfirm that because tinoziva isi kuti matwitter mazuva ano inogona kunge isiri twister yaGeorge Charamba nenyaya yepolitics. It's very hard for us to tinge tingabata besa on that. Then also pane statement yabuda yokuti yakambobuda yokuti patatiri pachirongwa ichi last week I think Friday pakabuda statement yokuti padzimwa mainternet because panoda kuitwa vote rigging kuZambia. I think ndiye mutauri wabva kutaura tikataura paya tikati hatifaniri kungomanyirira ngoti chero chinhu chaitika yavote rigging. Taona isu kuti nokuti kana isu tikada kugara tiri vanhu vekuAfrica vanongogara vakasuspecta kuti the ruling party kana kuti the incumbent is going to do some tricks. Yes, we know kuti mamwe tricks akaitwa somewhere here and there, but I think tofana kunge tiri vanhu vari focused tichishandisa mafacts kwete kushandisa hearsay and mafictitious expectations anovhiringidza pfungwa dzevanhu. Toda kushandisa evidence inenge iri paground nokuti tiri kuona isu kuti election yekuZambia yaitwa opposition yahwina clearly a very resounding victory. Zvinova izvo zvinofadza kuonawo election inenge ichihwiniwa zvakanaka. And not only that, vaya vaitaura kuti Dr. Lungu vachariga ma-elections. Dr. Lungu havana kuriga ma-elections, vakaconsider defeat yavo, vaka-accepta vakapa statement yavo vakawishawo vanhu vakavhota kuZambia kuti pati yedu ichiri kurana asi takumbopawo chitanda kune vadi vahwina zvakanaka. Saka why is it that isusu maZimbabweans tinogara takangosuspecta tinongofarira kuspeculata kuti tarisai muone zvakutodai. I don't think izvozvo zvinofadza because sometimes kana zvinhu zvikabuda zvakadai we should retract our statements kwete kuti todzoka tongoenderera mberi as if zvatakataura paya palast mainterviews togara nchara kuti zvatinotaura pamainterviews zvinenge zvichicapture nevamwe vanenge vachiteerera. Saka kungotaura nje kune kusiri right. Now toda kuenda kuZimbabwe kuti maiti Zimbabwe iri kuti chii. Ndoda kuti ndibate kufika point 1 kamabvunza kuti ndiani uchainvitewa kuinauguration. Tinoziva hedu kuti iwo president elect HH vakataura kuti pane malogistics achiri kuitwa akati handover take over. Saka process yachona haisati ivo kana inaugural statement yavo havasati vaita vakati I can't preempt because takamirira kuti zvimwe zvimbogadzirwa. Handisati ndava muoffice ini ndangoudziwa kunzi ndindahwina asi muoffice asati ndapinda. Right, tinoziva isu kuti pakahwina Donald Trump nenyaya yemarelations anga ari sawa between Venezuela neUnited States. Takaona isu kuti opposition leader wekuvenezuela ndiye wakainvitewa kuinaugural ceremony yaTrump. And this is because pane matensions aripo between Venezuela neUnited States of America. But isu hatina matensions neZambia. Zambia is our sister country. We have long-standing relationships with Zambia more than any other country. In fact, our liberation started was actually marginalized in Zambia, and we all know that. We still.
Your network, Mr. Charumbira, your network, we are not hearing you. I don't know if you can hear me. Your network.
Sorry, Dana disable one call. Sara nchiti isu hatina ma relations akashata neZambia between Zimbabwe neZambia. Zvinoreva izvo kuti ava president vari ku
network yenyu vacharumbira ndofungana kuti muri kudriver network yenyu iri kuenda ichitiza asi apo tiri kunzwa vacharumbira veZanu-PF vari kupindura ivo mubvunzo watambovhunza uya kune mutori wenhau anoshanda iye ari muZambia. Vasibanda vanga vari kunyatsotitsanangura zviri kuitika paground ikoko kuZambia. Saka apo tiri kuti dai vasiya mupondo kana vachiri pano vasiya mupondo mopindurawo zvanga zviri kutaurwa navacharumbira imi seMDC Alliance.
Ndinonzwira tsitsi vacharumbira nemubvunzo wamavabvunza nokuti mavapinza panguva yakaoma. Haupindurike mubvunzo iyoyo kana waiswa kune munhu weZanu. And muchacherechedza kuti of course vanoda kutira kubata pano nepapapo kuti tweet yakaburitswa navacharamba inogona kunge isiri yavo. And that's for sure account yavacharamba yakaburitsa tweet iyoyo. And ndo muonero wavanenge vachiita vanhu vane kuona kwakasiyana navo, especially iwa yamanhengri vanozviti ma-revolutionary parties, right? And also ndoda kuvacorrecta pavari kutaura kuti havana tension neZambia and all. Handisi kuti vane tension, but the basis that he is premising kusavapo kwetension kuti hondo yakatangira kuZambia, it's only Zimbabwe which is stuck in the liberation period. Most of these nations who are surrounding us, they are post the liberation. They are more on the economic front. Havangotauri zvehondo kuti takanorwa hondo tikadi. The youths who won those that election, they were never at the forefront, but they want to be at the forefront of the economy. So ndopo vanofara kunzwisisa ipapo hatisi kushuvira kuti vamunangagwa vasadanwa kuZambia isu ngavaendeko vanowitnessa vanopupura kunaka kwakaita democracy. Ende tingarwadziwe zvikuru sei vakasadaidzwa kuti vanonowitnessa chiitiko chakanaka chaitikwa kuZambia. Ngavaende vanotora manotsi. Ende tinotonamata kuti vasarambe kana vadaidzwa. Right? So isusu tinopa kunhengeri, tinoda kupa kutenda the kind of support that we are receiving and the solidarity, especially kubva ku bato rava Hichilema. Even mukatarisa padandemutande paTwitter yavo muchaona kuti anova mukuru wemayouth wavo atoburitsa pachena kumira kwakaita musangano weMDC Alliance nebato ravo tichivabatsira kusvika vahwina election. So kubatsira kwatiri kutaura it's solidarity. It's solidarity ndo yatinenge tichitaura nezvayo. So ndanga chidangojekesa hangu pakuti vachamisa vari kukokwa here kana kuti havasi kukokwa. Zviri kwavari vaHichilema neutungamiri hwavo kuti vachadedza mutungamiri wedu here kana kuti kwete, asi nekudyidzana kwakanaka kwatinako nebato ravo handioni chinokonesa kuti vachamisa vange vachidedzwa kuinauguration. And tichitaura kunoku muchacherechedza kuti our international relations rep or secretary Gladys Hlachwayo, she has been in Zambia for I don't know how many years, giving solidarity and support to our sister party led by Hakainde Hichilema. So thank you very much.
I want to tender Chris. I think Chris, unfortunately, I can't hear you.
Saying we have run out of time, but maybe Mr. Vusango can just wrap up in 30 seconds because we are out of time.
Mr. Charumbira Vusango, you can wrap up. I think you can't hear Chris, but I heard what he said. He said, could you just give us in 30 minutes your view? 30 seconds.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, I think what we want to make it very clear is that we have if you are elected to be a president of any country, especially in Africa, you'll be a member of the AU, you'll be a member of the region you come from. For in this instance, Hichilema will be a member of the SADC, and in that SADC, he might probably be allocated a position, and the other leaders who are already there, they already have positions. So he won't be working with Chamisa. I want my brother who was speaking there to understand whether he was a friend of Chamisa or of the MDC. Listen, when it comes to politics, it's not about this petty politics you think you are doing here. This man now is leading a nation called Zambia. He's not going to follow up and start saying, because I was the opposite.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, we have run out of time. We are out of time. Thank you so much.
Unfortunately, yes, we've run out of time. We wish we had extra time so that we could explore further this issue of what's happening in Zambia. But Chris, I think we'll be back again on Friday. And I'm sure this whole week, this is going to be the most topical issue. So we'd like to thank our guests. We had Mr. David Sampondo of the MDC Alliance based here in America, and also Mr. Vusango Charumbira, who's based in Canada, of ZANU-PF. Chris.
Thank you so much, Marvelous. And our listeners, thank you for joining us. Until we meet sometime during the week, a good night, Zimbabwe.
I'm Marvelous Mhlanganya. I forgot to thank our reporter in Zambia who also joined us.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.